Welcome to the Central and Eastern European Rotax Max Challenge, second round of the season here in the Pannonia-ring in Hungary. This follows on from the opening round in Jesolo, Italy a few months ago. Much better conditions than we started the day there. Beautiful sunshine here. A little bit of cloud come over now, but we're ready and waiting for the final for the Rotax Micromax Championship. So this is for drivers between 7 and 10 years old. A slightly limited kart with just under 7 horsepower. We had a very dominant victory for Filip Jenic, so that means that Jenic starts in pole position, but Marcel Sumac starts in second to pick up the competition that gave them. Oh no, 551 is out of the race. That's Kacper Rogala didn't even manage to take the green flag. Very unfortunate there. So clearly a mechanical gremlin got into the works there. Taking it very slow. And is that somebody else? Somebody else has stopped as well. 510. That's Toussaint Bonce. Oh no, so that's two of them haven't quite managed to make it round to take the green flag. But here we go, 519, that is Filip Jenic is getting ready to take the green flag. And there we go, it's given, but no, it isn't Filip Jenic that has the lead now. Was that Marcel Sumac that's managed to take the lead again? He did the same in the first race. And it's not just taken the lead, but actually romped away at the start. So we'll have to see. It's Marcel Sumac that has got into the lead again. Is he going to be able to keep it this time? Because we did have a great move by Filip Jenic. And probably, I'm trying to remember now, I think it was the second or third lap. But Marcel Sumac did not let him get away. It was very close all the way to the finish. Marcel Sumac keeping an eye over his shoulder there. This time we have a 12-lap race compared to the 10 in the pre-final. So this is the final for these youngsters. Already showing their talent, getting the encouragement from family, friends and the teams on the sidelines there. But it is the CRG Poland driver Marcel Sumac, but no, there we go. And in fact, I'm pretty certain that's the same corner that Filip Jenic made that move in the first race. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I believe that may well be the place that he dived up the inside last time round. So he has got himself in the lead. So the Serbian has managed to get past the pole. So the same as last time, so the Serbian Filip Jenic is now in the lead in kart 519, 556, the Polish Marcel Sumac in second. Let me have a look, and I think we've got a Polish driver in third as well, so Igor Drozinski. So it's as you were in the pre-final at the moment, but you can see that these two are staying pretty close as they did through the whole of the pre-final. They've got 12 laps to fight it out this time, so it'll be interesting to see how this one's going to pan out. And it's a bit of a constant stream behind everybody else. Igor Drozinski, in third position. Valiant Bonce in fourth, I think. Just wait for the timing to click over. Yes, it is. And in fifth is number 549, which is Filip Matejcik. Those two were battling all the way to the end. I think it was only a couple of laps before the end, at most, that Valiant Bonce managed to get himself past Filip Matejcik to take the fourth position. So that is 3 laps completed. Fastest lap of the race by our leader, Filip Jenic. Managed to stretch that out to a .389, which, again, from memory, I think that's marginally bigger than he managed to get at any stage in the pre-final over Marcel Sumac. So is he going to be able to pull away as he was hoping he was going to do in the grand final, in the pre-final, sorry, but wasn't able to? Everybody's kind of getting in their own fastest laps of the races here. It is still Marcel Sumac in that second position. Remember, out of this 25 car grid, we've already had 2, well, did not finish, did not start, whichever way round you want to look at it, coming through to now complete their 4th lap. There he goes across the line for Filip Jenic. New fastest lap of the race. I think that's a 49.3 that he's done there. He did manage to just dip into the 48s in the first race, 48.9. So is he going to be able to go sub 49? I'm pretty certain that he was the only driver that was able to dip down into the 48s last time. Yes, indeed, looking at the printout from the first race, 48.995, so it was only slightly into it, but he's the only driver that was able to do that. Just having a look now, what has he been able to do? Another fastest lap, 4 laps completed in this 12-lap race, about to complete the 5th lap. What sort of time are we looking at now? Is it another new fastest lap? Because he's not got enough of a lead that he can relax totally at the moment. Marcel Sumac still sniffs the possibility. It is up to 0.6, so it has been stretched out ever so slightly. Another 0.2 made up there, or just under 0.2 of a second, stretched out. But don't write off Marcel Sumac. He stuck with him the whole of the pre-final. In third, we've still got Igor Drzezinski, but very close behind is Valent Bons. 0.3 was the gap between third and fourth last time round. So is that going to be a race that we can expect to see raging through the whole of this race? I think there's a good chance, because Valent Bons did exactly that with Filip Matejcik in the pre-final and just managed to do it when it counted right at the end. Is he going to be stalking his prey right to the end like he did that time round? We'll have to wait and see. But of course this time it would be for a step on the podium, so Valent Bons will be desperate to make that move. So that's 6 laps completed, so they have gone past halfway distance now in this 12-lap race here at the Pannonia-ring. This is the test circuit for Ducati, and not on this track, obviously. This is within the track that Ducati used to test here in Hungary. Has Marcel Sumac managed to close up slightly? Last time round it was a 0.522 was the gap. Definitely the biggest it's ever been, but that looks like it might be closer this time. I'm waiting for the timing to flick over and see what it's going to say. Have a look. 0.367, fastest lap of the race by Marcel Sumac. So indeed it wasn't just an optical illusion, it was an awful lot closer. 49.3 I think he managed to do there. So yeah, he definitely took about 2/10 out himself that time, so closed in. I did say, don't look at that, very different lines through that corners there that has enabled Marcel Sumac to close up even further again. There's every chance if this continues. 0.367 was the gap last time round. There's a very good chance that could that be into the 0.2s? Could well be. They take these last couple of corners to complete their 8th lap in this 12-lap race. Go across the line. Look at that. Definitely, it's visibly closer. 0.176, so he closed up even more than I was expecting, to be honest. Wow, okay, so we have 4 laps remaining. What can Marcel Sumac do here? He wants to get payback for that pre-final where Filip Jenic made that move in what I believe was the same corner and managed to hold on till the end. Marcel Sumac didn't let him go in that pre-final. Well, this time he did let him stretch that lead out to just over half a second, but he's clawed it back in again. He's desperately trying to get that top step on the podium this time. It is all about these top 2 at the moment, but let's not lose sight of the fact that in third position we also have Igor Drzezinski. He'll be hoping to keep hold of that. 2 podiums in a day would be very happy for the Polish driver. In fourth position, Valent Bons is desperately trying to get himself up onto that podium, and he fought hard last time round with Filip Matejcik. Is he going to be able to do it again? But this time the target is Igor Drzezinski. So 9 laps completed. The next time round they will be starting their penultimate lap in this Micromax race here at the Pannonia-ring in Hungary. Look at that, he just closed right up on those corners, and look, he's even lined himself up. Is he going to be able to make a move? I don't think he's quite close enough there. It's interesting to see that I think they've both got their own strengths and weaknesses here on various types of corners. There's certain points where Marcel Sumac just absolutely closes in. Like there on Filip Jenic, this is going to be incredibly close between the 2 of them again as they go through. What's that gap going to be? Waiting for it. 0.212 is that gap. It is, I think it's on the tighter corners that Marcel Sumac just has the edge over Filip Jenic. But Filip Jenic seems to really be able to take a lot of speed through the sweeping corners and then all the way onto the straight, so he's just able to stretch that out ever so slightly. So it's kind of yo-yoing back. They're on their penultimate lap now, 10 laps completed in this 12-lap race in the Rotax Micromax Championship for Central and Eastern Europe, sorry. And they're coming through to complete their penultimate lap very shortly. Remember, oh, look how close that is. You see, it's the fiddly corners again that Marcel Sumac definitely is able to take good speed through those tight fiddly corners. This is going to be very interesting. We're on to the last lap. Is this going to go down to the wire? I think there's a good chance it will. And as I say, I think we've also got the fight for third place is very close. 0.090. Valent Bonds was behind third place Igor Drzezinski as they went across the line to start their final lap. So where's that one going to end? We're going to have to wait until we see the timing update, because the camera's focusing understandably on this battle for the lead that is currently being led by Filip Jenic. He's led it from about, the second or third lap, which is exactly what he did in the first race. Here he comes, just the last couple of corners by my memory. But remember, this is where Marcel Sumac is very strong. Not able to close up enough there. Great defence by Filip Jenic there. Not much of a celebration. Second place Marcel Sumac. Who comes through behind? It is Igor Drzezinski, just from Valent Bonds. 0.154 in the end between those two, so well done, great battle. Some others further down that have clearly enjoyed. See the family, friends and teams celebrating in the background. Great performance by everybody there. 25 starters, 23 finishers, so everybody that actually took the green flag has finished. So it's Filip Jenic in first, Marcel Sumac in second, Igor Drzezinski in third again, so the top three as they were in the pre-final. They'll be happy with their day's work there. Valent Bonds in fourth, Filip Matejic in fifth, Matus Lenart in sixth, up from 12th. So a great performance there by Matus. In seventh place was Jordan Delishka. In eighth was Kun Ruben from 15th on the grid up to 8th. So great performance. Ninth, Daniel Sugar dropped down from 7th, unfortunately there. Olivier Pilka rounds out your top 10, moved up one position from 11th. Congratulations to all the drivers there. Some of these we're going to see for many years to come. That was the Rotax Micromax Championship here from the Pannonia-ring.